I've got a bad neck, so I'm going to have to hold this while I do it. What's going on, everyone? It's me, man, Alex, the Rambler here, and today we're only back on Hearts of Iron 4 playing a mod called The Fire Rises. It's the year 2020, the world holds its breath as newly discovered coronavirus disease spirals out of control and spreads like wildfire worldwide. Economies plunge into another recession, societies further radicalise, and worst of all, political instability is on the rise. Surely nothing worse could happen, right? The Fire Rises and the stage is yours. We've got a mod that's not set in a world not too far from our own, but there's a few differences, and we're going to see what this unleashes today. So if you're looking forward to something spicy, comment, like, and subscribe. If we can get 3,000 likes on this video and 200 comments, that'd be very nice. Engagement, am I right? Thank you. So, what are the options that we have today? Nice. We'll head on in. Lighting the match. I might need my glasses to read this. With the world coming out of the turbulent 2000s and the relatively quiet early 2010s, the world seems ready for its greatest upset since 1991, with re-election of the anti-establishment Donald Trump fast approaching. Am I even going to get monetized with this video? Looming tensions on both Eastern Europe and Asia, with extremism flaring up in every corner of the globe. The world's forecast already seems bleak, and with disturbing reports of a coronavirus brewing in China, it seems like a match has been lit for this world spanning powder keg. Let's light the match. These are the only nations with focus trees right now. You've got the USA, Japan, France, Germany, Russia, and China. But we're going to be playing as the USA today, of course. We start off with the political establishment, the world police, which increases the battalion upkeep and war support is declining. You've also got political division. Okay. Internally more divided than ever before, externally more challenged at any time since the Cold War ended, the United States is not living in a national golden age for sure. People are wary of Chinese aggression, of industrial problems and economic hardship. Public support for American military alliances is fading, and the next president of the United States will have to redefine what it means to be the greatest nation on earth. Right. So, we start off as Donald Trump. We have the Second Amendment. We have world police. We have low illegal immigration. We have constitutional protections, which increases our stability. We've got the political establishment. America First, which increases the... Oh, wow. Air-based construction speed negative 90%. Reduces resources to market. You've got the Trump economy, which only gives you plus modifiers. And political division. Was it only pluses in the Trump economy? I don't know. Oh my god, the comments. The comments on this video. Let's start the fire. Okay. The United States of America is described as many by a land of opportunity, wealth and freedom. A nation believes in no challenge is too great, no mountain too tall, and no risk too discouraging. Right. So there are various mod mechanics. The Fire Rises is a mod set in our timeline. Okay. There's a money system. There's various units. The Fire Rises works similar to Millennium Dawn with added tweaks. There is no combat with meta. Oh dear. Okay, so you've got militia, motorized militia, recce's, special forces. Every battalion has their own upkeep costs that will be deducted from your treasury monthly. Remember, this list is spamming 40 with armor divisions is a good way to tank your economy. Okay, good to know. Credits and country. Right, this seems like a lot. Our nominal GDP is worse than our debt. So our debt to GDP ratio is over 100%, which, is that a problem? I don't know. We've got outdated equipment in production. Oh my lord. Towed artillery. We'll go for improved artillery. Basic man-portable air defense systems. Improved man-portable air defense systems, yes. We've got basic mechanized, but let's get the Bradley. Unassigned divisions. I don't think any of them will be assigned. We've got 60 divisions in total. Oh my gosh. Oh, actually, there's one thing that makes this mod a 10 out of 10. They've added in Kent to the game. If you know me, you know that Kent has to be a feature for it to be a 10 out of 10 mod. So let's just zoom in on the gloriness that is Kent. And the only town is Dover. Oh, that's not great. Nuke Kent? How dare you? I don't like how it zooms in super quick. Look, it's just too much. I'm going to zoom into Kazakhstan. It's very quick, but it's just like, it's a bit much. Civilian factories are freed up. I don't know what we're even going to build here. Maybe more civilian factories? I don't know that there's going to be much that we need to build. Oh, wow. USA is a titan, is powerhouse. And let's get to grips with... For a sec, I thought that was a pair of arse cheeks, but it's a finger and a thumb. I think I'll do a centralized industry. No. Yeah, let's do centralized industry. Let's go ahead and do radio detection and enhanced warheads for the rocket artillery, maybe. We've only got 29 factories being used right now, so I probably want to get some armored vehicles, right? Get some main battle tanks undergo. Basic large airframe. Basic multi-role airframe. We need 3,500 for reinforcements. In terms of Navy, I'm just going to go for convoys. I don't even think we need to worry about that too much. I think I probably want to get some trains. Let's get some motorized getting built. Oh, should we get some Black Hawk helicopters? Why not? That sounds fun. Let's get amphibious light tanks being built, as well as... I'm just going to build every single kind of tank, even if we don't use them. And we are doing the State of the Union. Aha! The American century. America, through the past 100 years, has been considered the world's premier power with the best economy the world has ever seen. A huge, diverse landmass with a multitude of resources and people and 7-Elevens has become the world's premier democratic nation. Okay, what's the current situation? With the challenges the United States faces, this new decade may appear straightforward at first glance. It's ultimately the outcome of the upcoming election that will decide the course of the nation. The stakes have never been higher. Okay, cheers to a new decade, a new era for America, whether it be bright or dim. If you want to read this, it'll be scrolling down the screen for you now. Yes, we're currently doing State of the Union, and then I can side against Trump or side with Trump. What should we be doing here? Okay, we've got the State of the Union. The State of the Union this year was an interesting one. As usual, President Trump positively touted his achievements. The president also attempted to calm fears towards the rising COVID-19 virus by announcing talks with Xi Jinping. Okay, towards the end of the speech, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi tore up his speech right behind him. Oh, okay. However, this speech was mostly received well and shows our people that America is on the up. Select this option to play as Trump, or more lies from Trump. I'm actually going to do a poll. Looks like people were voting Trump, and Trump won. Brilliant. Okay, well, Twitch chat has spoken, and I have to play as Trump. So now we're going to plan for the worst, I guess. The so-called coronavirus is no doubt a storm that is brewing and will inevitably strike America next. We must take whatever preemptive measures are necessary to prevent the initial spread of the disease, and also begin building up monetary reserves to allow us to react appropriately to any rapidly changing circumstances. Okay, gain ban travel. Oh dear. Okay, unprecedented times. The COVID-19 is coming. Far-right militias have sprung up in the wake of nationwide protests. Oh, interesting. Oh, America's got its first COVID case. Right. Oh dear. Oh, look at all of that. I'm going to recruit Daniel Craig as a spy, and he's going to go spy on Mexico. And Taylor Clayton is going to go spy on Russia. Okay. Shall I do some quantitative... No, we can't do anything of that like that. I can't take out any loans. Inflation's at 1.8%. Okay. We planned for the worst, but oil prices are skyrocketing. Oh dear. And the oil crisis hits America, which is bad. And the Dow crashes 2,000 points. Uh-oh. I wish it would do that again so I could buy some stock. I'm going to stimulate the economy, though. Or Operation Warp Speed, or implement emergency measures. I'm going to implement emergency measures. Unemployment hits 20%. The Democrats are destroying this nation, so bad things are happening. Poverty rates are skyrocketing. Well, it's only begun. Now I'm going to stimulate the economy. Businesses have suffered heavily under the pandemic, especially small private businesses. The president has proposed the aptly named stimulus check, which will give money to all of our citizens to help them pay mortgages. Very good. Freeport Complex Chemical Plant strike. Uh-oh. Communists, okay. Jeez Louise. Freeport Complex strike is broken. Let's do the Coronavirus Recovery Act, and we'll heal the nation. Oh wait, that's when I can be notified when I can do it. I can't do any of it yet. Can I try and fight coronavirus? Let's do mask production. I'll try and reinvigorate the economy. Here we go. Lots of states are dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. There we go. We'll send masks to Louisville. Nationwide protests. The fire is rising. And this isn't going away anytime soon, is it? Oh my gosh, the stability is... This is bad. They've got nationwide rioting. And Patriot Front clashes with the resistance as well. The country descends further into anarchy. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to make masks. How about we send some to Kansas? Officers of the Capitol Hill in Seattle, Washington have abandoned the precinct and relocated to a nearby Safeway. BLM, Antifa and other groups have set up roadblocks in the area and have proclaimed the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. Should have sided with Biden. I'm going to purchase masks. I guess my only option is to back the blue. Send in the police. Purchase masks again. The White House siege. Oh dear. They are now strategizing a siege of the White House scheduled in approximately 50 days, intending to diminish the president's approval ratings. Well, I already think we're in a bit of a state here, aren't we? I'll keep on purchasing masks and we'll send them to Wisconsin this time. To most political observers, 2020 has been a year marked by extreme political violence and extremism started by the COVID pandemic, the effects of the Saudi oil crash on the American economy and the resistance movement. Far-left parties such as the Party for Socialism have seen exponential growth. And across the political spectrum, a fascist group known for its striking propaganda and use of American themes as advertising has also seen itself thrust to the limelight. Oh, the economies are sinking, there's major city riots. I'm going to compromise with the protesters. Now is not the time to endanger even more of our country with more infection rates by marching through our streets. As much as we hate to do so, we shall concede somewhat to the protesters. Yeah, there we go. We've got a very low approval rating, but if I back the blue, then that will give us a bit of a better approval rating. Massive explosion in Beirut, right? California wild parties. Wildfires. Wild parties. Oh my brain is melting. Prince Rebellion in Saudi Arabia. Oh, and Saudi Arabia has its civil war. Okay. Well, we won't be getting involved in that. Biden secures the Democratic nomination. Congratulations, Mr. Biden. Mr. Biden said it's an honor to compete alongside one of the most talented groups of candidates the Democratic Party has ever fielded, and I am proud to say that we are going into this general election a united party. Let's try and end the chaos and then prepare the vaccine, I guess. How popular is fascism? Oh my god, that's not good. 26% support fascists now in the USA. Confederate sympathies skyrocket. Oh my gosh, and wildfires continue to ravage the west coast. The siege begins on the White House. Uh-oh. Growth in Cascadian identity. Oh, Cascadia. Okay, I can live with that. Yeah, let Cascadia be free. Increase in southwestern separatism. I've got a feeling that the United States is going to blow up. Come on, 4 more years. Okay, will Trump get re-elected? Most media outlets project a Biden victory. Am I going to get removed from power? Something's fishy around here. Public are starting to lose faith in the system. Uh-oh. Several large media outlets have called the race for Joe Biden, as several states are seemingly completely flipped. With the claims of ballot meddling increasingly becoming centre stage, the political debates on the election, many are beginning to abandon the media. Okay. I've got a feeling this is going to get worse before it gets better. Protests break out over the Wisconsin papers. I mean, both of these events do exactly the same thing. And the GDP... Oh, the GOP collapses. With the media calling the election for Joe Biden, their seats secure and the Texas lawsuit thrown out, many GOP members have distanced themselves from President Trump, revealing their true stance to the American people. In response, Trump supporters across the country are outraged and have begun leaving the GOP in large numbers, with some calling for Trump to create a new political party. The Republican Party has collapsed. We have an overwhelmingly low approval, and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh! Trump has fired its Secretary of Defense, and Biden declares victory in the US presidential election. Biden has been certified as president. This is the point of no return. Oh. Donald Trump, still holding presidential power for another 2 weeks, has decried that the election results are false, stating that he intends to carry a case to the Supreme Court against the Democratic Party for electoral fraud in the face of multiple shaky state victories for the Democratic Party. So, Pence is the traitor, is he? There's so many events to this. I'd read them all out if it wouldn't take me 10,000 hours. And we've got the inauguration of Joe Biden, and America weeps. Okay, so even though we back Trump, we've got the shadow presidency. The results in the elections have proven that America will face the roughest time since 1861. Our enemies are increasingly passing the time, and we must prepare ourselves for in this temporary calm before the storm. So, Joe Biden is now president, but I have negative 291 political power, and I'm losing 0.72 a day, so I can't do anything here. The American People's Liberation Army forms, and far-left militias forming California and Oregon. Uh-oh. FBI raids on far-right strongholds. This country is crumbling. Mass protests in Russia. Oh. Burmese military coup, and the country is crumbling. This nation shall not perish from the earth. Play as the American constitutional government when the Civil War begins. Oh, it is inevitable. And Biden declares a state of emergency. Yeah, I can see why. Militia forces seize Springfield, Missouri. Uh-oh. Upon the capture of the city, the militia has declared that until Donald Trump was declared the uncontested President of the United States, the city will remain under martial law. The Biden government is yet to comment. What have we done? We've got national schizophrenia, oil crisis, extremely high COVID-19, lockdown economy. Are we even producing anything anymore? We're not producing anything, really. I can't get enough. I don't have any resources. All the construction is all locked down. The country's gone to... We'll fan the flames. To the moon! GameStop shares shot up beyond anyone's expectations. I hate Reddit. Let's rally the people. In the darkest of times, we must get to convince the people that we are fighting this righteous war to save America from petty separatists to fanatical warlords who have the audacity to proclaim themselves the alternative government for America itself. Oh, the death of Wall Street. US financial markets have collapsed. Worldwide financial crisis. There's literally nothing I'm able to do. We're just waiting for the inevitable... Oh, the inevitable civil war is happening in 64 days. And I've got 5% legitimately points. Okay, the fire rises. The time has come for us to save America. And once we have beaten all of the... Once we've beaten all the odds, then we could make America truly great again. When we go one, we go all. Oh my god, that was like hearing Trump speak. I think we've got 18 days before the Civil War, and America will cease to exist. Woo-wee! I wonder how much land will actually stay loyal. I'm predicting not that many. The army ceases communications. Biden pressed a dossier into Austin's firm hand. His face was stern. The resolute desk was like a rift between them. The National Guard in VA needs to tighten up in Richmond. I can't do a Biden voice. Biden turned, his jaw muscles tightening, a furious gaze filled with a conviction he's only felt since the massacres in Bosnia. Don't at me, Lloyd. Fort Benning, Fort Knox, and Fort Dix have all been silenced since the state of emergency was declared. We've received reports of them mobilizing at 4 a.m. They attempt to cross the Potomac. Potomac? I'm saying that wrong, aren't I? Potomac. Bro! Oh. Thought it was over then. President Trump declares a state of emergency. Death to traitors. So Joe Biden is in command of the Union of America, and I am in command of the American constitutional government, led by Donald Trump. Our capital's in Denver, and we start with 72 divisions. Finally, some stability. I mean, it's not a lot, is it? There are so many different capitals. California's just descended into absolute oh no. The state of California doesn't really have a whole lot going for it, does it, anymore? I presume I'm going to line up a fair amount of troops here. I'll do a crackdown on Denver. Now that we've managed to flee the capital, which has already been controlled by the corrupt establishment in our east, we must first have to deal with those subversive, useful idiots who might act as fifth columnists for the traitorous union in our east. Oh my god. Oh, that's a lot they have on the border. Very well. If they're going to militarize on the border, I will militarize on the border. The Democratic government issued a 200-page document detailing their motivations for the takeover of Washington, D.C. and for the removal of Donald Trump. Okay. Well, I was just going to look at the Army of God down there. You've also got the Redneck Revolt. Of course you do. Congress refuses democracy. Diplomacy. Oh, Trudeau invokes the Emergencies Act. Yeah, interesting. Feature of the government. The military has our best interests in mind. I'm sorry, what was that? Who just secured Miami? The UN. The UN has secured Miami. It looks like I am losing at the moment. Yeah, I think they've sent everything over to me. I don't know how I'm meant to stop this onslaught. Oh, the state of California has defeated the Aryan Brotherhood. That's good. That's good, at least. Canada is also on the border, ready to intervene. Yeah, I didn't really start with the military in a good spot to begin with, did I? I also am not a huge fan of the changes they've made to the arrows. It looks like the rest are going to be going at it against each other, and I can just focus on the Union of America. America. Oh, wow. Okay, so they have more planes than us to begin with, too.
I need artillery support over here, sir!
You ain't getting it. Joe Biden is beating us. Any nukes? No. I'll have to restart the war machine, or I'll mediate with the military. There we go. The British have sent tanks! Oh wait, am I at war with... No, I'm not at war with NATO. That's good. My air force has been completely wiped out. Yeah, they have 1,200 planes. Again... Why'd you make me play as Trump? Can't believe you made me do this. This is all your fault. You said he was your favourite. No, that's fake news. That is fake news right there, Onion Duck. Just let me do a fake photo op in McDonald's, okay? That'll fix things. Patriots have risen up.
I need artillery support over here, sir!
Yeah, that ain't happening. Alright, Gary, you can help out the Patriots that are gonna die. Okay, they're force attacking. That works well for me. Maybe we'll try and do a counter-offensive. Encircle the British. My air force is now non-existent. They completely annihilated everything.
Nice.
It's not nice. We are losing. Maybe I should withdraw to this sort of river line. Fall back! Fall back to the keep! Bruh. We've lost Cheyenne. Oh wait, no, bruh. Have they broken through already? Okay, this is the new line. This is the new line. We'll hold here, and then the counter-attack shall be swift. Even the Germans are there. Ah! Ah! Why? The Germans have sent battle tanks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Get out of there! Get out of there! Oh, Texas is at war with Texas. Everyone's at war with someone. Oh, the Americans... People's Liberation Army decided to win in California. I obviously don't know how to play this mod, but we are losing. Which is kind of fine. I'm kind of fine with losing this one. Do we still have the pandemic at the moment? It looks like the coronavirus is now gone. Yeah, it's not a thing in this part of the USA. So they're able to beat me crossing a river. My volunteer militia is horrible. Yeah, they just got so many armored brigades. What can someone do against such reckless? What? This mod is wild. This mod is absolutely wild.
I need artillery support over here.
You ain't getting none. We're about to lose Kansas. Oh, Putin's dead to COVID. They're now led by Mikhail Mishutin. I've been able to do nothing apart from just fall back this entire time. They've taken less casualties than I have too. They have more divisions as well. This is rigged. Okay, let's try and do something. There's no point in just sitting back and waiting for defeat to happen because that's what's going to happen. So if I reassign all of my armoured infantry and tanks and we'll try and spearhead to Milwaukee for a counterattack. Oh my goodness.
Position cleared and under
What?
control.
You can have extra supply if I had any to give. So this counterattack is not going very well. Bruh. So yeah, I can't even defeat militia. I can't even retreat. Jesus. State lost, yeah. We're losing lots of states. Add in a chief of army. Army defense, there we go. Not that that's going to matter at this point. They're just pushing through. The militia can't do anything against tanks. British tanks and German tanks, both on the attack. Mexican authority collapses. Oh. Well then. Oh wow, we're about to lose everything down here. Okay, yeah, I think a whole section of our... Yeah, we've just been encircled. Rip to those brave people. Are they at war with anyone else? Or is it just me? They are just at war with me, so Joe Biden could just send everything that he has against me. What can someone do against such reckless hate? Oh. Uh-oh. Just the sheer logistics of having to do that just makes it kind of unappealing, I imagine. Very unappealing. Oh, they've got a beachhead. Rambler got to save them all. I'm not saving anyone. I can't even save myself. Oh, Queen Elizabeth II has died at 96. The end of an era. And I presume that, yeah, there's Charles. We've almost lost our capital. Denver's going to fall soon. I'm going to set up a fallback line with my tanks to try and hold. Yeah, my entire air force has been crushed. I've got a few planes I could send up. You send them up just to get them shot down. Got 700 fighters against my 135. Like, it's pointless. I have nothing to threaten them with. Yeah, they're starting to break through everywhere now, aren't they? It really has been a complete collapse of the front. Yeah, we're almost capitulated. Oh! The forces are now split. We've been split. Well, the downfall of the American constitutional government, Trump, has almost been defeated. The Union of America shall rise once again. Now I've lost, what would I do different? Play as Biden. It wasn't winnable from the start. We were outnumbered. They've basically just been attacking this whole time. And I haven't been able to really do anything. Every time I've tried to counter, it's just not gone as planned. Do you think at this point even Trump would surrender? Or would he just go down with the ship? Or he'd probably just fly away. I don't think he'd ever actually fight. Just be hanging out at one of his golf courses. Oh, we've lost Colorado Springs. There we go. It should be over now. And the game crashed. I'll reload it and see if it happens again. Even the continue button doesn't like to work. Alright, so Denver has fallen. So that should be it. Let's see if it crashes again. I'll take my hands away from the keyboard so you can see. Oh, hold on. Ground forces loyal to Donald Trump have confirmed the city of Denver has fallen under their control. Interesting. Bruh. Okay, it didn't crash. Critical low power. Okay, so we lost. The Union of America has defeated Donald Trump, and the rest of the USA remains in a civil war. I don't know what's going to happen to Biden now. I presume he's going to end the traitors and reunite most of the... Well, that's actually a chunky focus tree. Oh my god. And unite the rest of America once again. But if you enjoyed seeing the fall of Trump, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more content very soon. But for now, ta-ta! Many thanks to Duff Bowl, Jack Troku, Abominable Seti, Dylan, Eric, Jack, Logan Whaley, Salty Badger, Tall Dwarf, Used Beef, and Wyatt Green for being cult leaders and champions of the Patreon, and many thanks to all of the channel members, Twitch subscribers, and all of you at home too. Thank you very much. And all the other patrons, of course.